We're now looking at the base unit of the Oxy3 car valeting system. It's the only car valeting system on the market that has a pure oxygen feed, providing a high concentration of high quality ozone for odour control. The base unit has two parts to it. The first part is the control unit. The second part is the vaporizer, or as we call it, the vapour generator. The two units sit together on the base unit, ready for setup. The oxygen generator is connected to a pure oxygen bottle. My colleague Victor is now going to show us how to connect the air feed pipe to the oxygen bottle and also to the ozone generator, making sure that all the fittings are securely fitted, like so, good tight fittings, and that the feed pipes are in good condition. Victor has now made the connection to the oxygen bottle. We're now looking at the ozone injector and the vapour generator jack. Back at the car, we take the rear window down and we put in place the ozone injector. This is a solid rubber block with a groove in it that securely holds the block in place in the rear window. Once this is in place, we need to mask up the rear window with the extra wide tape. It's very important here to make sure that you get a very good tight seal around the jack, making sure that there's no air leak. So as you can see, Victor's using plenty of tape to mask up the window and around the window, making sure that the jack is not exposed in any way to allow any of the ozone when produced to leak out of the car, so it's airtight. So a lot of effort being made here. It doesn't need to be neat. It just needs to make sure that you get this very good seal around the jack in the window and that there are no leaks of air from inside the car out. Victor's doing a really good job here. You can see that he's taking the time and the effort to make sure that the tape is placed well over the jack, making sure that there are no holes visible from the outside or the inside, ensuring that you get a good tight seal. With the system, you have a plastic jug with the capacity of 1 litre of water. We recommend that you use the ionised water for this rather than direct tap water. Victor's now removing the control valve and placing the small plastic funnel in the top and pouring in the 1 litre of water required to make the steam for inside the car. Very simple, very straightforward. Obviously, whilst you're doing this, make sure the system is not on because we don't want any electrical accidents. But please make sure that the valve is tight, any extra drips of water are wiped away so you have a clean area around the system. Once the water has been put into the vapour tank, make sure there's no drips or excess water around the unit itself. Remove the vapour tank, place the tank on the floor behind the driver's seat, and then connect the power supply to the injector jack. And this is the vapour jack that screws into the ozone injector jack, which provides the power to the steamer. Once this is done, then the system is set up and ready to use. Once all the connections are made, Victor's now releasing the pure oxygen. As you can see, the dial will go up, and that's now providing a flow of oxygen into the ozone generator to its left. For references about flow rates and pressures, please refer to the very extensive user manual. What we're now ready to do is take it from abort to process. The system is now set up, primed, and ready to start to use. The car came to us today with quite significant odour. The car has dog odour. It has food that's been spilled on the rear carpet at the back by the gentleman's children, and it's an odour that's very difficult to get rid of. The car has been valeted in the more traditional way, but the odour is still there, and particularly on warm days like today, the odour becomes more prevalent. So this system is 100% assured of removing all and any odour inside the vehicle and giving you a very clean, sterile finish on all surfaces, including the carpets, the seats, the headlining and the dashboard.